so we're back. Come see the pizza crust so you can see how, remember how it was all over the edges and kind of stuffed in there, and this is how much it's shrunk up. So that was why I was envisioning if you have a bigger cookie sheet, you can do more. Or you can do a few different ones and spread them out and have little mini ones if you want individual toppings, because this is where we get to be creative. You can put onions on here, you can put, like I have peppers, you can put spinach, you can put olives, you can put artichoke hearts. The one thing I do recommend if you're doing a keto type pizza is the pineapple is higher in sugar, so I would be avoiding that if at all possible. Or really tiny little pieces just so you have a hint of a flavor of it, but really not that much on there because that's going to bring the carb count up quite a bit, okay? So the pizza's been in, and that was about 11 minutes, a little bit longer because it was 4 pieces. And then you put the pizza sauce on. And I have a garlic and basil flavoring one. You can get plain, you can mix it up, you can do what you want, but just make sure that you're not, once you look at the carb content, that's not too high, because some of them are got sweeter stuff in there and you don't want the carb content being that high. So I put out, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is one of my favorite little things. It was my sister-in-law that showed me it, and I love it. This is a cool thing. And that's how you put it in the fridge. I love it. Rather than saran wrapping it and being a pain, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so now I've got some turkey pepperoni that I'm going to spread out along here. Just spread it out. It's like any other thing of making a pizza. This is nothing special I'm doing here. As I said, you get to let your creative juices flow. And if you are going to use spinach, normally I would, but I just don't know what the guests are like for, so I'm just being a bit more cautious in what I'm putting on. You would cook it. I like to saute it. I love sauteed. In fact, here's a little trick for all you people that say, well, I don't buy too many vegetables because they go bad. So let's say you bought a big, huge, I buy a big, huge bag of spinach. Like we're talking a monster bag of spinach, and I buy it all the time from Superstore. And that's our Canadian brand. And so what I do is let's say it starts to go bad, or it's thinking about going bad, or it's not that great. In fact, I think I might even have an example of you right here. So here's my bag. This is how big of a bag of spinach I buy for 2 people, okay? So you can see how it's just now starting to, maybe be not so great. You take that up, you roll it up, and you put it in the freezer, and it's perfect. So like, let's say you're going away and we never know when we're gonna be gone, it's the last minute, I just throw it in there and then it's done. And I can pull it out, it's all frozen, and then I can just cook it up and saute it. So I would cook that up and saute that before I put that on there. Such a great little treat. Okay, so there we are with that. Now I add the cheese, and then you put it back into the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. And what you're wanting is just really the cheese to melt. So that's it. That's how fast and easy it is. You can come back on in a minute, 7 minutes to be precise, and we will see the finished product. See you in a bit.